everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. So today I'm doing a little bit random, basically. Over the past kind of couple of weeks, if I've been buying any makeup, there's always like a couple of things that I haven't had a chance to try on camera, so I thought I would collate them together in this video. There isn't a full face of kind of like newer first impressions, so I thought I would just include a couple of products that I haven't tried in a while. So let's get on with it. First of all, actually, if you hear any background noise, I apologise. My window is open because it is so damn hot. There's no way that I can keep the window closed or have a fan on, because I think it would just be noisier if I had a fan on. So I'm going to try my best and hopefully talk over any noise. So let's start off with the primer, and I'm going in with my e.l.f. Illuminating Primer Mist. And in my last video, I did a haul slash try on with e.l.f. Cosmetics. So let's try this today. I've not tried it before, so it's my first impression. I know it's been out for a while, but it was part of their 60% off sale that they have or had. I don't know, you know, when you're watching this video, but at the moment they still have it kind of going. So let's test this out. I haven't even tested it like off camera yet, so I'm gonna see how many pumps it takes for it to actually spray. So let's see. Oh, there we go. It's got quite a nice smell, so I think I need a lot because my skin is super dry. So I'm gonna let that settle in for a moment, and yeah, just kind of check in with you guys. How you doing? How is your week going? Oh man, so long story short, I was supposed to be doing like a vlog video of when I went to my skin clinic appointment yesterday, which was technically Friday, and today I'm filming is Saturday, and this is going up on Sunday or whenever. And it didn't go very well, so I scrapped the plan of having a vlog. So if anyone was expecting that video, I apologise. Maybe in a future video I will talk about what happened and what I'm going to be doing next, because it just was a shit show. So let's go on to foundation. It's not a new foundation, but I'm using my Super Serum by Relove Revolution, and it's been not that long, I think, since I have tried it, but it was like the first thing I kind of looked at in my collection. I was like, you know what, I've not used that in maybe a while, so let's just use it today because it's a nice foundation and it works really well with my skin. So let's see how it works with this primer. I mean, the primer is slowly settling down, which is what I want. Let me actually read what it says. Sorry, I didn't mean to get that close. But this is a water-based primer mist that preps the skin for smooth makeup application. It's illuminating. I mean, it hasn't really done anything illuminating to my skin that I can feel. Like, I don't want anything to glow when it comes to my primer, because mainly it's just going to get covered by foundation anyway. So I mean, so it feels really nice. It doesn't feel like there's anything maybe wrong with it that I can feel at the moment. Yeah, it kind of smells nice, so that's always a given for me, because if it smells bad, then it will just put me right off. So the foundation's done, and now I'm going to go in with my under brightening concealer. I don't know if it's an under eye concealer by Revolution. It's been a while since I've tried this on camera as well, so I thought I would give this a go, because I do really like it, and a lot of people say it's like a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury. And of course, I've mentioned this before, I haven't used much Charlotte Tilbury because damn, that shit's expensive. So I'm happy to try any type of dupe, and maybe in the future, if I win the lottery or something, then I'll pick up more Charlotte Tilbury. But in the meantime, I'm going to stick with the dupes, and I'm happy to do that. So we're going to keep an eye on my top lip today. Not that it's top lip gate, but I need to, like, it ruins my makeup if I'm not constantly patting down my top lip, because it is super warm in London. If you live in the UK at the moment, you would know that we're in the kind of beginning of our summer, and hence the like short sleeves, and you know, my hair's being tied back, because I love having my hair down, but I would just sweat and it would be horrible and it would not make my makeup look nice. So that is all settled in, and we're going in with the Relove HD Super Matte Setting Powder, because it's a nice powder, and I don't know if I've tried this in a while. Honestly, I can't remember what I try in a lot of my videos, because I know I film a lot, and I hope, you know, not that anyone would really mind or care, because it's up to you if you watch these videos or not, but I really enjoy making like content a lot. Oh god, I'm going way overboard. And yeah, I mean, if you are bored of seeing me, I apologize in that sense, but I just have a lot of fun when I film these videos, because this is like a big hobby for me, and it keeps me sane, it keeps me motivated, and it just makes me happy, like just filming this content and getting nice feedback from people and getting new subscribers, which I'm loving at the moment, because most mornings I wake up and I have a new subscriber, so I'm really happy and I'm really thankful. So if you're new here, thank you so much for joining. If you're new here and not subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you did. No like pressure or anything, because obviously it's a free world, so you don't have to subscribe, but thank you for watching any of my content if you do. So that was a setting powder, and I'm gonna, it's such a pain in the bum having setting powders, because it just goes everywhere, like the whole of my top is just completely covered now. So let's go on to blush, and I shouldn't have powdered down because I forgot that I have a liquid blush. We're just gonna go with it. I haven't used this in a while, and it's completely can mess up my look now, but we're gonna go for it, and we're gonna be daring. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna try something different today. I'm gonna see if I can I need to wash this brush soon, so let's just tap some here, and then we're just gonna blend, because let me tap some on the back of my hand, because that might have picked up way too much product, but we're gonna pat this down now. And if you've seen my videos before, you guys know I love a really strong blush. For someone who has red skin, red sensitive skin, I love having red blush, because it just makes me feel more glowy. Like there's a difference between having rosacea sensitive skin and having blush on makeup. Just a thought there for you if you are not sure. But yeah, that is much better than I normally have used this product, so I think maybe in the future I'll do what I just do, whereas kind of put the product on the brush then tap on my hand. But I really like this one. It's from MUA, and it's only what, £2.50 I think, and I'm really into liquid blushes at the moment. Like I really love my Melt Cosmetics one. I really like this one. It's taken me a while to kind of get into the flow of it, and I really like the e.l.f. Putty blush as well. Like those are gorgeous, and anything that helps me with a glow, I'm all over it basically. So yeah, that's pretty good. It's not too hot. I mean, it is quite harsh for a lot of people, but for me it kind of feels right. So let's go on to highlighter, and I'm going back in with my Soph the Revolution, I don't know what to call it, but the Soph Does Life collaboration, which is the palette I'm going to be using as well. But I thought I would go back in with the highlighter because I did really like it. So I'm going to go in with both of the shades, and I got the Sugar Frosting set. She came out with I think 3 different versions, so obviously if you have whatever skin tone you have, all of them will work. Not all of them, but the ones will work for you, because these are really pigmented, these are really gorgeous. You guys know me, I love a good highlighter, although I've never met anyone who doesn't like highlight. So you know, when people say I love a subtle highlight, I'm like, why? Like over the years I've just, like my one of my favorite steps is now using a crazy highlighter, and of course sometimes it could look a bit much, but I don't care. Like life is too short to care about what your highlighter looks like or what your blush looks like. So yeah, that's just, it's super cute, and especially in the summer as well, you want to glow. I mean, although some people might think it's sweat, but if you know it's a highlighter and you stand out, then that's all that matters. So let's go on to the eyes now, and I'm going to be using the Mini Spice. Is it Mini Spice? Yeah. palette, which is essentially a collection of her older shades in a smaller palette, which I think is a great idea. The only problem is that the names aren't there, so if you're not familiar with her other eyeshadow palettes, then you're not really going to know the name shades unless you don't really care. And to be honest, I'm not that hugely bothered, but I thought I would just point it out because some people would just be like, where's the name shades? Because she has it in the other ones as well. But I'm going to go for a red look today. What a surprise. So I'm going to go in with like the red, yellow and the orange. And to use the topper, I'm using one of my P. Louise like shimmer bases or whatever, but I'll talk about that in a moment. So I feel like I will go in with this one first. I think that's not cookie. I don't know. No, it's just not on here. So again, if you're not familiar with any of the shades, I mean, I have those palettes. I just don't remember shade names because I don't even remember what happened yesterday. So I'm not going to remember certain things. And yeah, I'm just going to point and just say, yeah, this is a good one, this is a good one. And we'll just go from there. So this shade I'm just going to put as like a transition shade. It's obviously much darker than what people would call a transition shade, but because it's very pigmented, I'm just using it as like yeah, just the main, like a base shade. And then I'll go in with my red. I'm not going to go too crazy today because I mean, this palette is a nice kind of to the point. Like you've got some bright shades, you have some nude shades, and you've got some beautiful shimmers. Although I'm not going to use the shimmers, but I know that Revolution do some really good shades. So that is for this one. And if you want to see my full review of the collection and the problems I had, then check out the video. It was like last week, or was it even this week that I filmed it? I think it was this week. So go and check that out if you want to. And then now we're going to go in with the red, which is just here, and I'm going to put that kind of on the outer inner corner. So it's going to take one of my, is this a Morphe brush? Yeah, R32 brush, and I'm just going to just tap that everywhere else to kind of give that more of a deepen tone, get a bit more. I love these palettes, but they do tend to have a bit of fallout. If you're not hugely bothered, there isn't really any fallout on my face, but if you're bothered about the fallout in the pan, then be very careful when you do that basically. So those shades are blending in nicely. Going in with a light hand because it is pigmented and I don't want to go like crazy. But yeah, just blending back and forth. And the big palette I did really like. I did a green look with that, which I really liked. I think it was one of my favorite looks recently because it's just so pigmented, and so it was really easy and helpful to kind of get that look. I'm just going to go quickly and just clean this side. I can get very messy when it comes to eyeshadows, so that is so far looking good. I'm just going to blend a little bit more because I want it to actually just, you know, actually have both those shades showing. Looking good. With the yellow, I might go in just slightly with this yellow here. This brush broke, so I'm terrible. I have recently been using my washing machine to use my brush to clean my brushes, even though I've been using them in a bag. So but what had happened, I think the bag came a little bit loose and all my brushes fell out of that bag and just was going insane in my washing machine. It's only because I have recently been getting lazy with washing my brushes, because normally I do use them, I clean them by hand with, you know, the soap and everything, but I just recently don't have much time to do that. I know that's not a great excuse, but it's been working really well. But then when they fell out, it kind of broke the handle. It's not the end of the world. As long as I didn't break the washing machine, then that's fine, which I didn't. So that was good. But yeah, it's kind of just bent, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's just a brush. So as long as the bristles are working, then that's fine. So that was kind of it, what I want to do with this eyeshadow. I will go back to it in a moment just to tidy things up, but I'm going to go in with one of my P. Louise Prime and Define. So this is actually a shimmer, and this is in the shade Hooked Up. So I'm going to take some and I'm going to put them on the inner edge of my eyes to get a better look. So I've just taken some on my brush. The only reason that I'm stopping the video sometimes is because I can hear a police car coming, and I don't want that noise in my video. So that's why I'm stopping and starting, sorry. Okay, so this is like a copper shade, which I like, but I've put too much on my brush and it's looking a bit of a mess, but that's fine. We're gonna blend and we're gonna clean. So I've used one of these kind of shimmers before, a while ago when I first started testing out P. Louise, but I got this part of her budget box, which I received this week as well. It's been a busy week for me filming filming these videos, which I really like the budget boxes. I think they're really good value, and they're just really good if you can get your hand on them, because they sell out like so freaking quick. But yeah, I'm just tapping all that in, and I've made a bit of a mess here, but I'll clean that in a moment. And that's just blending. I think that works quite well with the other shades, like it blends in well. So what I'm going to do off camera quickly, and I'm actually going to add an eyeliner as well, just to save some time. I'm going to tidy up and I'll be back. Okay, so I've just tidied everything up a bit, added the eyeliner, which in my opinion is really freaking good. This is the Slick Flick by Relove Revolution. I think it was like £2. It's really good. It's got like a really great like bristle on it, and it's really defined. So if you're thinking of picking up like a new eyeliner, that's really great. So lastly, we're going in with the lips, and I'm going in with one of my new Elf Cosmetics sheer liquid lipsticks. I'm gonna go off camera because there's some really annoying music outside, so I'm gonna do that off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. I really do apologise. I live in such a noisy area and I can't get quiet from anywhere. But talk about this lipstick. I'm not quite sure what this is. It says it is a sheer matte liquid lipstick. This feels like more it's a lip tint. It is so thin, and it's really patchy, and it just doesn't really work. I don't know if this is not old. I don't think it's super old or anything, but I did shake it before I used it, and it's just a bit weird. I don't know. This is in the shade Bright Poppy. In my previous video where I tried, like where I did the haul of Elf makeup, I did use another of their liquid lipsticks, which is really nice. I think this one is just a little bit strange. It is settling down, but it's so patchy, and it doesn't come off as red, it comes off as pink. But anyway, that's it. This is my look. Some hits, some weird misses. The eyeshadow palette, I like it, but I think I prefer the bigger one, and it is convenient to go around with. But I think some of the shades just a little bit need to be worked on just a little bit more. The spray I think is fine. I haven't had any issues. What else is new? The P. Louise thing, actually, I think this is old, but it's new in my collection. A little bit patchy here and there, but I think that was quite similar to the other one that I tried too. So it's been an okay altogether kind of video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope I wasn't too strange or miserable about it. I apologise if I was, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there and posting pictures of my looks that I've done in case you miss any videos or anything. But yeah, hope you're doing well, hope you're having a good week, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.